My name is Jimmy Wang, founder of Jade and Gold Company in Taiwan. It is a great honor to share with you today Symbiosis and Localization of Probiotics with Native Microbiota and Sustainable Shrimp Aquaculture. The focus of my presentation is how probiotics can integrate into the shrimp farming ecosystem, form symbiotic relationships with native microbes, and improve both shrimp health and water quality. These probiotics also localize in the pond environment and surrounding farm area, ensuring long-term ecological benefits. Let us look at the symbiotic relationships between probiotic supplement and native microbes. 1. Probiotic do not act alone. They integrate into the pond's natural microbial community. Once applied, they compete and cooperate with native microbes, helping to restore ecological balance. 2. This symbiosis also boosts the activity of beneficial native bacteria, further supporting water quality and disease resistance. 3. Probiotics adapt to the local environment, improve biodiversity, and suppress harmful bacteria. My presentation is divided into 3 parts. First, we'll look at water stocking and zooplankton expansion. Next, we'll talk about probiotic feed additives. Final, we'll cover pond water and environmental management. Now we start from water stocking and zooplankton expansion. We prepare water stocking and zooplankton expansion from 2 weeks before seed stocking and 2 weeks after seeding. We apply probiotic to ferment rice bran through liquid expansion and wet expansion, then pack fermented rice bran with 40 mesh net bags, then hang them in front of water paddle wheels. We start building symbiosis both in the pond water and inside the shrimp's body. We use fermented rice bran to grow to important groups of tiny organisms. 1. Probiotics. These probiotic bacteria work together with local microbes to make the pond safe and healthy for seed stocking and early growth. 2. Copepoda, the best natural food for shrimp post-larvae and juveniles. Normally, farms treat pond water with 30 to 40 ppm chlorine to kill pathogens before seed stocking. But this also kills Copepoda. Luckily, Copepoda eggs can survive the chlorine and hatch without carrying white spot virus. This creates the first generation of Copepoda in the pond. We let them grow further to create second and third generations as food for shrimp. These not only feed shrimp but also help improve their immunity against diseases. In the diagram, the fermented rice bran in the center keeps growing and releasing probiotics into the pond. These probiotics join the local microbes and together form a balanced microbial ecosystem. This system helps to purify the water and inhibit pathogens. Copepoda eat both algae and fermented rice bran. As a result, they become like biocapsules filled with probiotics, enzymes, EGF, and fatty acids such as DHA and EPA. When shrimp host larvae eat Copepoda, the probiotics are delivered into their bodies. This begins symbiosis between shrimp, probiotics, and native microbes, helping the shrimp stay healthy and grow well. I would like to suggest you to select probiotic products for the initial symbiosis water stocking and zooplankton expansion. Through this trial, probiotic inhibit pathogenic Vibrio parahemolyticus in shrimp's hepatopancreas and gastrointestinal. Prepare probiotic feed for 3 consecutive days feeding treatment through auto-feeder feeding. Collect 5 shrimp samples from pond before probiotic feeding treatment and test green Vibrio count in shrimp's hepatopancreas and gastrointestinal. Test result equivalent to A. Also collect 5 shrimp samples and test green Vibrio count inside shrimp's body parts. Result equivalent to B. I would like to remind you this probiotic feeding trial must through auto-feeder. Most probiotics will be leaking out from shrimp feed pellet into pond water if hand feeding. Biofirm and BioGrade are the outstanding probiotic products of Jade and Gold Company. Biofirm is used to treat EMS, running mortality, and white feces disease, while BioGrade is featured for speedy recovery after treatment. Daily combined use of Biofirm and BioGrade to prevent EMS and white feces disease effectively. I would like to suggest you to test Biofem and BioGrade separately and see if these 2 products could inhibit pathogenic V. parahemolyticus in shrimp's hepatopancreas and gastrointestinal as mentioned above. We start water stocking and zooplankton expansion for initial symbiosis from 2 weeks before seed stocking and 2 weeks after seeding. There are 3 steps: 24 hours liquid expansion, then 24 hours wet expansion, and 5 to 7 days expansion in pond. once per weeks, total 4 times in 4 weeks. Let's go through trial steps. The first step, 24 hours liquid expansion. We prepare the biofirm expansion liquid. Add 1 kilogram of biofirm, 4 kgs of molasses, and 80 liters of fresh water, and aerate 24 hours for 1 hectare per week. The second step, 24 hours wet expansion. After 24 hours liquid expansion, we got 85 kgs biofirm expansion liquid from the first step, then mix with 100 kgs rice bran, and spread out a 5 cm thickness layer of fermented rice bran on the HDPE liner. Every 6 hours turn over the fermented rice bran and spray water 1 time for better, wet probiotic expansion. The third step, 5 to 7 days of expansion in the pond. After 24 hours of wet expansion, we packed the fermented rice bran in some 40 mesh bags and hang them like tea bags 3 to 5 meters in front of water paddle wheels. After 7 days, replace them with other new fermented rice bran bags, total 4 times in 4 weeks. 24 hours liquid expansion, 24 hours wet expansion, and 5 to 7 days expansion in pond. Total 3 stages of expansion could increase the total probiotic bacteria count more than 1 million times. Consider the local microbe as a local army. If probiotic input is less and too weak, they cannot perform well. But when we expand probiotic strains, they form another strong army that cooperates and competes with local microbes. Together, they reform into a stronger defense system that purifies pond water and inhibits pathogens. Let us move to the next topic, probiotic feed additives. Continue symbiosis of probiotic inside shrimp's body parts. Let me to show you how to prepare probiotic feed. It consists 3 steps: liquid expansion, feed mixing, and wet expansion. Then autofeeder feeding. Liquid expansion. Here A represents daily feeding. The dosage percentage of biofirm or biograde is 1% to A, molasses is 3% to A, and fresh water is 10% to A. Add biofirm or biograde and molasses into fresh water, and air pump it for 8 to 12 hours. Then you will get biofirm or biograde expansion liquid. Mix feed and the expansion liquid for further wet expansion. Then let the mixed feed stand still for at least 8 hours. That's for the wet expansion. Then supply feed through autofeeder machines. Please be reminded again, probiotic feed feeding via autofeeder is a must. Probiotics, symbiosis in shrimp gut. 1. Mutualism. Probiotics help shrimp with digestion and disease protection. In return, shrimp give probiotics a place to live and nutrients to survive. 2. Competitive exclusion and inhibition against V. Parahemolyticus. Probiotics prevent pathogen colonization by outcompeting harmful bacteria. Pathogen control. Probiotics block Vibrio parahemolyticus and other harmful bacteria by competing for space and food. 3. Origin of strains. Most probiotics come from land animals, plants, or the environment, not from shrimp or marine species. This makes it harder for them to attach to shrimp guts. Also, feed stays in the shrimp gut only for 2 to 6 hours, so the best probiotic dose is 10 Y10 CFU, G feed. 4. Beyond the gut. After shrimp excrete them, probiotics continue to work in the pond water to improve the environment and block pathogens. We move to pond water and environment management, probiotics, symbiosis, and localization in farm. Bioactivator is our outstanding products for pond water management and treatment. The usage of bioactivator followed by the percentage of daily feeding. Mix bioactivator with molasses, then supply the mixture in front of water paddle wheels. Bioactivator is formulated with bacillus bacteria and anticarriers, clay and zeolite. The surface of clay is 80 square meters per gram, zeolite is 50 square meters. Clay and zeolite provide a large surface area for probiotics and natural beneficial microbes to grow and spread. The floating probiotics and local beneficial microbes improve water quality and nutrient cycling. Clay and zeolite carry probiotic to form biofilm and activated sludge, which help clean the water and stop harmful bacteria. After water exchange, these zeolite and clay with probiotics and local beneficial bacteria still in farm environment and surrounding, not carried into sea. We simple review my presentation. We proceed water stocking and zooplankton expansion to initiate symbiosis in pond water and shrimp body parts. Then probiotic and beneficial native microbes carried with clay and zeolite purify pond water and form biofilm and activated sludge. Localize at the farm environment and surrounding. Thank you very much for your listening.